Good morning, good morning, good morning. Buenos dias, mi gente yo-yo. Welcome to Daily Discipline number 403. My name is Rob Hoback. Happy that you're here. Honored and humbled that you keep coming back. Excuse me. For reals. Mean that. Hey, it's a Savage Saturday. It's a work day. You know, Vince Lombardi taught us a long time ago, there are no days off, so we're not taking, I got work to do. I know you do too, so let's get after this. First things first, still a realist. I am also gifted. Yeah, right. I said it. I said it because, like, I was out with The Godfather last night, and I just love that dude. And I love him trying to explain the juice to other people, and I think people, just everybody gets it, right? And so, it's a blessing and a curse. And so, but I'm just thankful that I was chosen to have this gift, that I'm able to see things that others aren't, that I can pick up. I think we all have the capability, just for whatever reason, I'm able to access it. And not everybody has it. Some people are intimidated, some people are drawn to it, whatever, but it's there, right? It is what it is. My thank yous go out to my network of family and friends that is ever evolving, right? Like, if I feel like every week we add new people, we get new subscribers. It's just awesome, right? So PSA before we get into we're going to do a Run That Back Turbo on week 47. But before we do that, there's just a couple things that, I wanted to talk about before we do that. And that's, what is this all about, right? I feel like every once in a while we just need to have a quick conversation, because if this is the first time somebody's seen Daily Discipline, they're going to be like, what are we doing here? Well, about 403 days ago, I went through a really rough patch, pretty upset about a lot of things that were going on in my life, and I was pissed off at everybody, anybody, right? Yelling, screaming, hollering, being a dick. Just not a nice guy. Not the person I wanted to be, right? And so, kind of a process. I'm like, you know what? I need to start journaling. This is easier for me. I mean, I do journaling, right? But then I do this, and then I can share it with other people. Not only is it good for me and holds me accountable, that way I can share this with other people who can hold me accountable, but I'm also leaving a blueprint for my kids and anybody else who wants to watch it too, right? Like, I don't care. If this helps you figure out your best life, awesome. Leave a comment. Or if you just like watching, some people are just entertained. Doesn't matter. I don't care. Anyway, just felt compelled to talk about that, how every morning get up, take the trash out, anything negative from the day before, we have to address it, figure out how we're going to make it better, and then move on. Can't sit around all day being pissed off, right? And there are some days I fight that battle all day long. One of the best ways to do that, this is a tip that was brought to me or given to me by Phyllis. I see you, girl. I bet you look great today. You know what? I know you do. Tell Precious I miss him. Anyway, she told me, she's like, Rob, whenever I'm feeling down, I just take out a piece of paper. This is like a 75-year-old lady, maybe even older, right? Telling me, she's like, get out your piece of paper and write it all down. But I'm like, what's this old lady know about my life? Well, you know what? When I look at her scoreboard, those two people, her and her husband, know a lot more about getting through adversity and remaining positive than I hope to ever know. So I took their advice and started doing it. And it ends up here. So that's what daily discipline is about, focusing on all of the good in my life and where I'm taking it. All right, let's talk about the week in review. Run that back, number 47. So that means this week is week 47. That means there's 5 more weeks in the year. Is anybody else astounded by that? Because I'm like, holy cow, that went by quick. So if you've got shit you haven't done yet on your list, like, you got to go. And we got to go now. And we're going to start talking about planning for next year, because we don't need to wait until January 1st to start doing the things that we want to happen in 2020. Got to start now, right? Just saying. I want to talk about my network. There are new members. Like, I've referenced that this week I was on a plane ride back from Atlanta, met the Kalo on the plane. And I'm certain that lady is going to be a part of our future. And I can't wait, right? Over there just crocheting, and without saying, like, Rob, I can help you live your best life possible, but you're just going to have to tell me about it. And I've been telling people this story. I got on that plane. I was stressed out. I was tired. I didn't feel good. I'm trying to be better about, educating myself with new stuff. So all I really wanted to do was sit in my seat, put my headphones in, and listen to my audiobook titled Talking with Strangers. That's the name of the book that I wanted to listen to. And check this out. As the stranger sitting next to me wanted to talk to me, I didn't want to talk to her. I wanted to listen to a book about talking to strangers. Thankfully, after the second or third time I went to go put my headphone in and she commented, I was just like, I'm just going to talk to this lady, see what's up. So glad that I did, right? And yes, I agree that something bigger than me made sure that we sat there. This is not the first time I've sat on a plane next to somebody and had amazing conversations. Not even close, right? So, yeah, I'm gifted, right? Again, I bet a lot of you sit next to people that could, but if you don't believe and you're not open to it, it ain't going to happen. It's very complicated. Don't try to figure it out. Just enjoy it. You don't want to see how the sausage is made. Just enjoy the sausage. All right. Ivy. Oh, man. Ivy's a name that I just came up with. This is a dude that I knew from my time in Kansas City, and he has approached me a couple times about business. And anyway, I think he is a perfect fit for some of the things we're about ready to do with daily discipline in the Ville and the best life. And so I'm so excited that he's now part of this. I introduced him to daily discipline. There's a guy that I work with down in Texas, and this dude, I got to tell you, I don't know what his nickname's going to be, but as I talk about him, a couple of you will figure it out. Anyway, I work with this guy, and this guy he's a good man, like a much better man than I. He and his family find kids that are at risk, like at risk, like older, going through the foster system, like they're troubled. Nobody else wants them. They're like, we'll take them. Yeah. The ones that are 12, 13, we'll take them. And when I talk to him about, we're on the road and stuff, and we start talking about the stuff that his family does I'm like, man, you're a nicer man than I am. I like having people that around, like me, like that around me, because I feel like by osmosis, I'm going to become a better person. And so I saw where he was a subscriber here. I IM'd him the other day. Bro, it's good to have you here. I hope you come back often. You're one of my people for sure. Yeah, and then the other thing that, when I'm thinking of run that back, so we had all these people. And again, we're not even really trying real hard to get subscribers. It's just happening, right? Like people are just showing up, and, I send somebody a video about one thing, and then, YouTube pushes them. Like Shezilla, right? She's another one. Like it just it's growing. It's growing. And this week, after meeting Kalo on that plane and her challenging me, like, Rob, you got to write this down, you got to get organized, and we have to go. And she wasn't even pushy about it at all, right? It was the right message from the right person at the right time. Got me all emotional and stuff. The next day I was at getting my hair did, and I was trying to tell the lady that cuts my hair about it, and I got emotional, because she was like, well, how does that happen that you end up sitting exactly? I'm like, it's the juice. That's all I can tell you. This happens to me all the time. And so it used to freak me out. I used to be embarrassed to tell people about it because, Rob, you're crazy. People like the creeper. Don't be telling people that. They're going to think you're weird. I don't care. And I'm not weird. It's true, right? And so, yeah, I'm just going to keep it going. So the other thing I was thinking about is a couple of weeks ago, we talked about how I was real close, right? I felt like I was just off of being in sync because there were a couple, there was a politician that I'd like to speak to who was here in town. I didn't know it until the next day. I was just missing things. And instead of being upset about it, I'm like, man, that just means we're real close, right? We're real close to being in sync. Synchronicity. Again, that intersection of where your imagination, reality, and what you want out of your life. Again, your imagination gives you the possibilities, right? These are the things that are possible. But this is what I want. And when all of that, and then you apply your effort, that's synchronicity, man. That's living your best life. And I feel like we're real close. And then I think about it, I'm like, oh my gosh, 402 days in a row, blah, blah, a year. One trip around the sun, right? Think of, there's a band out there called Another Lost Year. Think of how many times you've sat there and be like, oh my God, where did the year go? Just like we were talking about earlier. And the last thing, and then we're done for the day, is that motion creates emotion. The Dirty King of the South taught this one to me and was like, look, man, when you're having a bad day, sometimes you just need to get up and go for a walk. You get up and go for a walk, you know, you'll start feeling better. Motion creates emotion. You're feeling like shit, get up, take a walk, get a sweat, do something. It'll make you feel better. And then once you take that first step, right? Like this week, once I took that first step, taking 5 more was no big deal, right? Laying those bricks, baby. We are building something special over here. And now we can just, like, we're picking up momentum as we go. 11 minutes, man, I've been talking forever. Hey, I got to go. I got a lot going on today. I know you do too. So thanks for stopping by. Hands up, peace out. We're better together. I appreciate you coming by on a Savage Saturday. Come back tomorrow. It'll be a Sunday fun day. We'll talk again. All right. Deuces. Love you. Bye.